YouTube, it's your boy, Official Go Getter. I'm back with another video. I'm excited to make this one, man. You already know what we got going on, man. We got the the check-in, midweek check-in, right, of the, let's make sure this mic is on, of the Take Profit, right, of the Take Profit trading journey of getting 150K, man. I'm just going to show you guys how this week is going. So at the beginning of this week, we start off with nothing. We had zero in the account. When we pull this account up now, we had zero in the account at the start of the week. And let's see. I'll show you guys the numbers here. So January 22nd, man, was Monday. So last time I tapped in with you guys was Sunday. Today's Thursday. Thursday, my first trade I made was Monday. And the account started at $50,000. And what happened Monday? Negative $655, man. So Monday we actually made a trade and we lost a significant amount. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. But how did we lose this amount, man? We lost this amount by just letting our emotions lead us and not letting the chart tell us what's going on, right? We letting our emotions dictate what to do and not letting the chart tell us what to do and how to, basically not telling the chart, not letting the chart lead us, right, in the pattern. So what happened was, like the strategy, like I talked about on Sunday, the strategy, man, you had a breakout of resistance. I don't think I have any of, I don't have any screenshots or anything up here, which I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna make sure I get those screenshots right. But we had a break. It was resistance, broke resistance, and I bet that it was going to the upside. I let my emotions dictate, and I didn't wait till that confirmation. I just saw that it broke it, and I saw my alert, and I said, "Boom!" It's gonna be great content. Boom! I let it get to my head, and the next thing you know, I look back 30 minutes later, 20 minutes later, and I'm negative $700, $800 down the hole. And I believe that it was gonna go right back up to a better deal. And so I just took my losses at $655 and just took my L, right? And then I had to remember that I forgot that on Monday it was the Fed. They were talking about the interest rate hikes, and they were also talking about interest rates in general. Then you have earnings from other companies. So that day, um, I think it was the tech is what caused everything to plummet that day and things to go red. So instead of things being green like they usually are, because of earnings, things were red on Monday, and that led to our result right there. So Tuesday, we were looking to trade, but Tuesday was very choppy. I wonder if there's any. Tuesday was very choppy. I wonder if there's anything here till Wednesday. Tuesday's right here. So I believe this whole, so Tuesday starts here. Tuesday was okay. Well, I said Tuesday was choppy. It was choppy throughout the day, and I didn't want to force anything on Tuesday, right? So like Tuesday, you start here, and then you fluctuate between like you only fluctuated between a 48.89 and 48.74. So that's not too big of a difference, and it goes in between back and forth. Like the volatility was very low, so it went back and forth for a good minute, and there wasn't no clear direction until the end here, right? And by that point, I just decided not to trade that day, and I stuck to it, because. But I'm realizing that the beginning, the most volatile points in the market usually are the beginning of the open and the close. So, with that being said, that's what happened Tuesday. So, I decided not to make my trade. And then Wednesday is the day I was supposed to record this video yesterday, but I ended up, just not prioritizing time right. So here we are on Thursday, and I'm also at Thursday's results up on here too, but they aren't gonna show yet. I'm just gonna end up showing you on the screen because I have a screenshot. But Thursday results, January 25th, aren't gonna be here on the screen yet. So Wednesday is going to be right here. It's gonna be January 24th, $252. We made it $252 back, and yeah. I think we did that in two trades. The first trade was just a little like iffy one. It was just a little something small, like $20 trade, and just to get my feet wet. And then next thing you know, what, I did my analysis and made a good play and made a good $252, right? Um, it was moving down all that day, and it started to move up a little bit, and then reject a certain price point. So I bet that was gonna go back down, which it did, like 5 points. So that was just getting our confidence back. This is what it looked like Wednesday. This is the trade I took on my phone. Here you go. Like I said, we're here's the no, that wasn't Wednesday. Wait a minute. That says 252. Oh, they take their $10 commission. So 252 is what we made, but it says 262. Yeah, for this trade, it was here. I think I got in around it was around this point, and started to go up a little bit, and I knew it was gonna come back down. I had faith in it, man. So yeah, let me see if there's. Oh, I don't have a screenshot that my phone is recording, but it was showing me a solid pattern, so I made my trade, and I just traded to the downside. Here is where I started, and then I traded. I had got out here. That was Wednesday, and then Thursday. That's today. January. This is today. Now this is the one. This is the one today. This was the one that could have went bad. So January I made another $212. So with the math, we lost $655 the first day, and then now we have made $475 total back. So we just need to get to that point where we break even again, and we're at that playing field at 50,000, and then after that we shoot to the moon, man. We take these learning lessons and we just evolve, right? So with that being said, we got this trade. I wish I would have recorded all of it. I might start I can't screen record the trades because I don't even have time myself. I usually just place them and then turn my place them, shut my phone, set my take profit, and go about my day. Wait till it hits. So right here is I let's go back up to the 8 minutes. Okay, let's go back up here to the chart. This is the 15-minute chart. This is how I was looking at it earlier today. So right here, where do I decide to place the trade? So I decided to place the trade around, it was, because it had went all the way down here, right? But I see a rising, this is what I have marked here is a rising wedge, right? That's the pattern, a rising wedge. So let's look it up so we can be for sure. My bad about that YouTube. The storage had cut out. I'm trying to make sure I get the best content that I can for you guys. But the devil trying to knock us off our balance. Man, the storage cut out, but we back right here. I'm explaining you this trade. So we back into it, man. I took this trade earlier today. So we called it a rising wedge at first, but called them falling wedge. And a falling wedge is when a falling wedge, even though it's called a falling wedge, it's a bullish pattern or it's a bullish interpretation, right? And then the rising wedge is when you see it rising up and it's forming something that then is going to fall down, right? So here's the falling wedge. If you look at it, you see, boom, it's touching the resistance. One touch there, one touch there, another touch there, and some more touches there. I got in around, where did I get in at? I believe it was here. So I saw it rise up from here, and I got in at 902, betting the fact that it's going to hit up and go to it was like 915. So I actually got in here, and so I got in here at around 11. It was like, so let's go to 10:30 because I placed this trade at about 10:45, right? So it was at 908, and my target was 915. I remember. So it was at 908, and this was my target. Yeah, 915, something like that. That was my target from this 909 area, right? So I placed it, thinking it was gonna keep going up. So I placed it going bullish, and then next, after I placed it, I looked back 30 minutes later, and I was $600 in the drain, and this is where I was $600 in the drain today. So I was almost, so yes, I was $600 in the drain. I lost $600, closed the whole trade. That was on Monday, but then Thursday again, we almost had the same thing happen to us. I was down $600 again. A guy here, but I trusted my analysis because I'm like, bro, there's no way. Like it's gonna from where it looks like and what the chart is telling me, it's going to rise back up and hit that 915. Like, I believe it. I know this is going to be like a fake breakout or something, right? So I was hoping that this right here, when it broke out of this support right here, that it was going to be a fake breakout, which it was. It broke out and then it rose right back up. And then once we crossed this point, that's when we broke resistance and it rose up to 915, which was my target all the way up here, right? So my stop loss my take profit took out right here, but it went all the way to 917 and even past that to 925. But I took my profit here. That's another lesson too. It's important that you understand when to take your profit and don't get greedy, right? So I just wanted to take my W's and get out. You know what I mean? We took our W, and that's important. Don't overtrade, and sometimes you don't even have to trade if you don't like the way it looks. You know what I mean? So if we would have had to play, we would have rolled it up, and we would have made our whole $600 back. We would have rolled it all the way to the top. But tomorrow's Friday, and it's a new day, man. So that's what happened throughout the week, man. So the total loss for the week, once again, 655. But then with the 252 that we made, and then the 212 that we made, that comes out to like 470 ish, for something, 460 something, right? Um, yeah, and tomorrow, January 25th, this will show. And so far, I'm having a great week. I'm learning. Yeah, even though it's not best to trade during earnings, and it hasn't worked in my favor so much, I love you too. It it's good practice, if I know how to trade during earnings, know how to have experience during earnings where things get hectic, right? And it'll make it a lot easier to trade when things are back to normal, right, and steady. And with that being said, we're going to plan for tomorrow, Friday, right? We're gonna find our setup for tomorrow, right? And tomorrow we're actually gonna find the setup on NQ. We're gonna trade the Nasdaq tomorrow. We're gonna trade the Nasdaq tomorrow. So on the 4-hour chart, this is the 4-hour chart. So this is what the Nasdaq was looking today. So it was in the red. The tech companies were in the red, right? Even though I did claim that, I did say that we're gonna focus on SPY. The Nasdaq is a good indice too, or good index to look at as far as volatility and then our trade in. So here we closed at 17,603. The lowest we went was 17,542.50. This is the only thing we're going to trade tomorrow. This is the setup we're looking for. The high was, that as far as the last 4 hours a day, so if cross 17,650, 75, go long. If cross 542, boom, go high. Go short. The high of the day was here. The high of Thursday was right there. So let's do this, man. So if long, we're shooting here, man. That's our target. Like Nasdaq is like a cheat code, if I'm being honest, man. I always see the volatility, bro. You always see the volatility. So we're gonna see what it's really gonna be like. If it goes below this, then we are going to 542. Then hit 5. You don't need much, bro. Nasdaq will make you some money, man. Let's just look at the daily chart for Nasdaq, man. Like the last is always rising, very volatile. The daily way it's looking, it looks like we might be filling this gap right here. That's what it looks like. We might be having another day down. It might be a longer candle. We might fill that gap. If not, we reverse to the upside. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see, man. Let's keep looking. Keep looking at that. Is there anything telling us here? So that could be what I'm looking at right now. This could be. Are we gonna call it that? But do we see that? Is that? I don't think. Bear flag. This might have some potential for a bear flag. I mean, you got the bearish move right there. My bad, you guys, for that terrible arrow. But you got the bearish move right there. Right, so if that's the case, then we might have some red right there. Then you got this right here, you got touch right there, then you got touch right there. Let's look at the definition. Bear flag pattern, boom. That's what the pattern looks like. And right here, we see the pole going down. We can compare it to this one. The pole, here the pole might be, I set it as here with this one right here, but here, let's say the pole is so remove that. You remove that and you remove this right here. And you only look at this area. Only look at this area for the pattern. Now, if you look at this area, you got pole right here. You got the pole, and you got the flag going up for a second, right? You got the flag, which this creates, and then you have the next pole. So with that being said, it looks like it might rise a little bit. This is on a 15-minute chart. It looks like it might rise a little bit, and then boom, it's shooting right back down. Or it may just shoot down from there. But if you look at it, boom, like I said, you got the flag right there, the flag. Choppiness with the flag. Boom, choppiness with the flag. Boom. And you might have this again. And here. And then boom. Just like that. Just like that. This is what we're looking at tomorrow, man. This is the setup for tomorrow. I'm gonna let you know how the setup goes, guys. But that's the setup for tomorrow. And if we get that, our target is here to the downside. This is our target. Or if we actually start, then our target would be here first. If we really start from up here and we're shooting down, our target would be here, right here first. But that is, excuse me, but that is a bear flag pattern right there. Take a screenshot, take a picture. But you see it once again, pole, flag, second pole, pole, flag, second pole. That's what the trade is looking like for tomorrow, guys. So, this is the first week. Tomorrow's the last day of the first week. Once again, this is what it's looking like. I appreciate you guys tuning in. This is what the chart's looking like. Boom, we had a slight decrease, but now we're making our way back up. I'm gonna stay positive. I understand my abilities. I understand that if I put the work in, I can't do nothing but see results. Right? No loss is a loss. All you do is take a lesson. Remember that. It's the official Go Getter, man. Tune in to all platforms. Instagram and TikTok, official Go Getter _ subscribe to YouTube, right? Like, comment, and subscribe. Download my free Go Getter course in the link in the bio in the description, right? Look at the link in the description. Download free Go Getter course and then download free certified Go Getter planner so you can level up your life and plan strategically, right? So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm gonna let you know how the trade goes.